Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to Royce. Happy birthday to me. And many more. Good morning, everyone. This is Royce Miller. Coming back at you with yet another episode of Royce's Fast Food Fave, where I try increasingly less and less fast food. Actually, this should be a fancy food fave. In fact, I might label it a fancy food fave because we are going somewhere very fancy today. As we try something from my past, something I used to do every birthday in high school. We're going to Huhot. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha. Yeah. Let me tell you something, kids. This took a bit of finagling to get it right. This is a secret item that will help us later. Yeah, but what did I get? Lunch grill meal. They wouldn't let me order online. Or, like, it's funny, I can't just, I didn't want to have to go through the line. So I ordered online. I wanted to order online. And they were like, oh, well, you can't do that through our website. And I'm like, fine, then I'll just order through DoorDash and make you make it for me. Meh. Oh, look at that. So what is Huhot? It's basically a stir-fry menu. And, what did I get on this stir-fry? Let me just read it out quickly. Crab with a K. So, mock crab, or imitation crab meat, or surimi. Tofu, Chinese noodles, yakisoba noodles, pad thai noodles, bamboo shoots, cabbage, carrots, mushrooms, peppers, spinach, water chestnuts, samurai teriyaki, Khan's favorite, Horde's hoisin, black Thai peanut, miso garlic, sesame oil, sherry, coconut, peanut, sunflower seeds, and silverware. I'm not seeing the sesame seeds. Oh well. There's the coconut. And here's the peanut. So yeah, the first time I ever went to Huhot, I was amazed. I'm like, oh my god, they cook your food right in front of you? This is highfalutin. Remember, small town in Iowa. Just the way I like it. Mildly sweet. A lot of noodles, meat, and tofu. I almost wanted to quote Osmosis Jones. Just the way I like it. Extra disgusting. I can't remember what brought us there again, or the first time, but afterwards, anytime it was my birthday, Mom and I would go to Huhot. And she would tell them it was my birthday. And if you told them it was your birthday, they'd give you a little free side of cheesecake crab rangoon. Or cheesecake wontons, I suppose. Now, when I went, I followed the rule. Now, my virginal, maiden voyage through their buffet, I followed the rules to the letter, keeping it all in one bowl. Um, and, you know, try not to overflow it. But then I saw my mom just doing 2 bowls at once, and I'm like, oh, that's so much smarter. And so that's what I did from then on. Kind of adding to the whole mama's boy arc that I seem to talk about a bunch. I was always willing to go shopping with mom because that usually meant eating out. For some reason, I'm one of the few people who likes restaurant food better than homemade food. I don't know why. Maybe my family just can't cook. Ooh, ran into a bit of a spicy bit. I think that's the miso garlic, because there's definitely a garlic flavor to it. Anytime we did go out together, there was always something like this. Huhot or Olive Garden or Cracker Barrel, sometimes even Red Lobster. Perkins a lot too. My mom loved Perkins mostly because she liked having a nice cup of coffee. Perkins, for those that don't know, is like a Denny's, but more high class. It's basically the same as a Village Inn, if anyone remembers Village Inn. They've kind of gone the way of the dodo, sadly. Even Huhot's kind of fallen off. I talked about the cheesecake wontons to the cashier, and she's like, we don't do that anymore, sadly. They just give you a discount if you're a rewards member, and it's your birthday. And they don't have octopus on the bar anymore. Huhot used to have octopus as one of their proteins. You know, it just occurred to me. Some people might not even know what Huhot is. Like me, when I was young. Oh, that's a potato. How did I get in there? Like me when I was a young buck. So I shall elucidate. Alright. So you know Benihana, where they cook the food in front of you? Imagine that, but you get to pick the food. So there's a buffet with 3 counters. Proteins, vegetables, sauces. The proteins are beef, chicken, pork, pollock, imitation crab, and then noodles as well. which is yakisoba, Chinese noodles, which are just like lo mein noodles, spaghetti basically, and rice noodles like you get in a pad thai, which I actually have right here. I got a little bit of each to be fancy. Well, to be egregious, being honest, but. That's an idea for a video. Royce tries every flavor of sauce at once. It's weird that they mix up the proteins and veggies though, because like eggs, which are a protein, and tofu, which is a protein, are both on the veggie side. But, and they give you these little colored bowls to fill up with your ingredients. And then, the grill warriors, that's what they call them, grill warriors, will cook it in front of you with a pair of spatulas. Again, it's just a big stir fry. Really good though. And it is a buffet. You get to go up as many times as you want. And that's something I like doing. I like to do is and like something that I always like is it's like Subway where you get to experiment. Like you get to try different flavor combinations of vegetable and meat and sauce and. There's a bit of a risk-reward scenario there. Like, they try to guide you as much as they can. They'll tell you, like, what all the sauces are and stuff. But, you know. I can only do so much to prevent your stupidity. And, like, the stations are a complete nightmare during busy hours. Like the sauce bar, because, you know, it's kind of like a salad bar where there's a bunch of little ladles in the sauces. So all the sauces are slopped all over hell. There's potatoes and the spinach and stuff. Just ends up so, like, helter-skelter in the summer swelter. Being honest, in the modern day, the biggest problem for me is waiting in line. Like, that line goes, you know, will circle around the Grill Warriors range multiple times. So you're just sitting there like, I want my food. And then you finally get your food, and it's so hot that you gotta wait for it to cool down, and you end up filling up on rice. I always give you a free cup of rice with it. Assumedly, it's a palate cleanser, but what do I know? I think that's another piece of potato. There it is. Almost raw, too. I will admit this was a little bland. I probably should have. I probably shouldn't have spread myself so thin and focused on one item, like either the black tie peanut or the hoisin. But like, I'm not mad with what I got. It's really good. Like, where else can you eat just a big, steaming chunk uh, of imitation crab like that, covered in sauce? One thing I did learn the hard way going there is you need a base. You need soy sauce, you need some oil, maybe even a little bit of the sherry. But you need something there to make you feel, or you need something underneath there, a foundation. Which is probably why I was a little bland and needed some soy sauce. Anyway, I told you that it's my birthday, and when I was a kid, they gave me the free cheesecake wontons. Well, I had to pay for these, but here they are with ice cream too. Yay! But before we get into dessert, birthday cards. Some of you have already seen. I celebrated my birthday a little early with my family. Thank you all for the well wishes, by the way. But I feel it's nice to spotlight them. Happy birthday to one of Earth's greatest nephews. Birthdays really suit you. You, year by year, you always rule. Or you always rule. It's clear that you are mighty, and mighty smart and mighty cool. You're so strong, or you're strong as metal armor, and your smile twice as shiny. You make the world a better place in ways both big and tiny. You're really an amazing man and talented to boot. I'll say. But we mean it so sincerely when we tell you I am Groot. My aunt My aunt was always more of a fantasy person. She likes Doctor Who, she likes Harry Potter. Bit of an Anglophile, as I've mentioned before. So, nephew, best of luck in all your birthday type endeavors. You're bound to save the day and save the memories forever. Well, the good ones, I hope. My dear Royce Doicey, I'm so proud of you, and what a terrific young man you are. I wish you only wonderful little things for number 32. Hope you have a fun birthday and fabulous birthday season. Love, Aunt Janet. Happy birthday, I love you. And then it says, the Iron Man says, kiss, kiss. Groot says, Groot. And Black Panther says, sealed with a kiss. Aw, I marvel at you daily. That's cute. My aunt is a very creative person. Also surprisingly intelligent. I shouldn't say surprisingly. She's got a degree from either Hawkeyes or Cyclones. I can't remember which. I think it's Cyclones. I always preferred Hawkeyes for no other reason than black and gold is a good color combination. And then, who's the next one? Grandson, happy birthday. With love, Royce. 32 wonderful years. I think this is one of my grandma's handmade ones. I can't tell, though. Time brings many changes, but not in the thoughts that go with you, the love that surrounds you, or the wishes that are sent your way. Every day of every year, those are things that never change, except to grow deeper and stronger as the years go by. Dearest Royce, no one is like you. You're so gifted and fun, and I love you, of of to be with you, and hear stories or play games. You bring me so much joy, or you bring so much joy to your family. Psalms 91:11. I love you forever and always. XOXO, Grandma Nancy. God loves you. Keep up the good work. You are a wonderful writer. You are a star. My grandma doesn't go in much for the funny stuff. She prefers sincerity, and honestly, that's part of what makes her such a great grandma, is how sincere she is. Yeah, I gotta continue on before I start tearing up. All right. Son. Father. R2. We've been asked to express a birthday wish, but I have no idea which language to use. Of course, a droid tune known throughout the galaxy. R2D2, you're the genius. May you be wished a very happy birthday in over 6 million forms of communication. Happy birthday, son. I love you always. Love, Dad. In my family, we have a, and this is going to sound like hoarder mentality, but we have a tendency to keep birthday cards just because, like, they're symbols. They're good memories. And last one, Royce. Birthday greetings. From the box side. And this was another one from my dad that he signed from his dog, Lucy, who you've all met. Alright, we've had the cards, now let's have the sweets. That's just from my dad's side. My mom's side, well, my mom and grandma both have very, more blue-collar senses of humor. Less pop culture-y, more, fun. Or more like, less pop culture-y, less sincere, more in good fun, good humor. Let's see if these hold up after all these years. That is good. And it comes with raspberry dipping sauce. Back in 2009, I remember this because we went to see Sherlock Holmes and Avatar. We saw Sherlock Holmes and Avatar, and my mom tried to make cheesecake dumplings herself, and they turned out awful. Just tried to make regular crab rangoon, and I'm convinced it gave me food poisoning. But what can you do? I'll be honest, I'm getting full, guys. Like, that was a lot of noodles. I'm pretty sure that was more noodles for one sitting than most people get in their entire, like, trip to, Huhot. Oh, yeah! That's also where I went with my dad after I got my license. It took me forever because I'm a big guy. It's hard for me to fit in most cars. But that's enough about me. I always feel self-conscious talking about myself in positive ways, or anything that's not self-deprecating in some way. So I'm going to toast this melted ice cream to you all. Thanks for sticking with me these past few years. Here's hoping at 8,000. And when we hit it, I'm going to try to get my hands on as many Swiss or mushroom Swiss sandwiches or burgers as possible, and we'll do a let's try. That's good stuff. Y'all have a good one. Royce Miller. I'm out. Bye-bye.